Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my day-to-day grind. Prime time grind all the time. We're at 9.843 and we only need roughly 6.5, and we cross over into 9.85. So about every 5 or about every 50 million we contemplate doing another video, and sometimes it's 100 million, but we're back right now at the 50 million, so we'll do this one. So be sure to look to the bottom of the screen to the right. You see subscription, press that. It'll help me with YouTube, and doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be notified when I produce more videos. And underneath the video in the description, you'll see ways to donate. Please consider donating. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 564 more videos for you to watch. There's just videos everywhere, and it's as of January, so it's new content. So be sure to watch all those videos. This week I've been doing the beta for the fleet carrier. It's been pretty exciting. I like it. I'm going to be part of the next beta in May, and then I'm going to purchase one in June. So I really like it. Frontier has decided to lower the upkeep costs. My upkeep for the version that I've set up is 127 million a week. They say they're going to cut that by over 85%. So yes, I go for that. The services cost over $1 billion to add to the $5 billion, and they're going to cut that by 35 to 45%. Yay, I go for that too. In May, they're going to add the universal cartographics to the fleet carriers. Yay, I go for that. And what I would like to see them add is material traders. I'd like that service. Yeah, that would really be sweet if they'd add that one of these days. The fuel, tritium, will go twice as far. Better fuel economy. The ramp-up time went from an hour to 15 minutes, and the cool-down time went from an hour to 5 minutes. So that's yay. We like all of that. And if you get into debt after 4 weeks, they just decommission your fleet carrier. Well, they made that 10 weeks now. I don't see that's going to be a problem for us. We have 9.8 billion, and it'll probably cost roughly 7 to 8 billion to have a year's worth of upkeep cost, max it out to the way I want to set it up, everything that I want. Yeah, I think we're pretty good, but I might have 2 billion left afterwards, so the grinding will continue to go on. So the space legs, the planetary base, the personal planetary base, and being able to land on planets with atmospheres. That's supposed to happen roughly in December 2020 and be part of a DLC. So it will cost you real money and not just credits. It probably costs credits too with setting it up, but it's going to cost real money, just like Horizon did. What we want to do now is we want to get ourselves back to Sothis mining and pick up a load. A full load. It should be easy for us to get that 6.5 million, but we need to get to Sothis mining. Sys left, pick Sothis system map, go over to the system map. Sometimes if it moves a little bit, you have to back off and hit it again. Come up here to Sothis mining. It's where we load platinum and gold. That's what we run the most of, because that's what pays the best on these missions. Okay. Sis up. Sis right. And you see I've got a trade rank of elite, explorer rank of elite, and combat rank of competent.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints withdrawn. You may depart when ready.
Yeah, I laugh about that because I'm not much of a combat pilot. I'm doing bounty hunting on skimmers and stingers. It's much lower risk, and eventually I'll add to that too.
Docking request granted. You are clear for approach.
We're gonna skim the surface.
Welcome, Commander. Please make your way to the designated landing pad.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sys view. Yeah, my VR headset must have been off just slightly because I had to move over for it to catch. At least we didn't have to go back in to Super Cruise and have to deal with pirates and all that to get over here. But we'll get to deal with pirates over here too. Yep. The same few pirates, just every time you come over here. They're waiting. They fail every time, but yes, I did fail the interdiction and die the second day I played over 8 months ago. I haven't died since, and I haven't lost a interdiction of any way. Well, I've lost the vector, the escape vector, maybe 4 or 5 times. But you you maximum throttle, boost as often as you can your engine power. It'll go to 0 and then it'll work its way back up. As soon as it gets full power, you boost again. You move side to side, up and down, where they have trouble hitting your ship and knocking down your shields. And then you try to get back into Super Cruise, and if your ship is too hot, then you use the heat sinks. And I'm trying to get this guy to go ahead and interdict. There he is. You can usually get him going. I slowed down and I turned toward the destination, and then I started moving erratically. That usually will do it. And my controllers, I can't stay in the center of that target, but you don't really have to. Sys left. We go into Super Cruise assist. And as some of the stations, they'll say, "Watch your 6, Commander." Yes, you better. Because they will pop in right behind you. Because they have superpowers. They can pop in anywhere in the galaxy to a given point, like right on your tail. So I am no fan of pirates or interdictions. No. If the scenery wasn't so nice and it wasn't fun to fly the ships, yeah. Or run around on the SRV, yeah. They might have a hard time getting me to play, but there is a few things that I do like. And I could deal with far less pirating. I do like the fleet carrier though. Yes, I do like that. I'm getting one of those. I'm going to really miss it between beta 1 and beta 2. I'm going to miss it a whole lot. Sys left.
Docking request granted.
And the game is also an obstacle course, and I don't care for that part either. But you have, I play in solo only, so it's NPCs, it's computer generated ships and players, and they try to beat me to that request. So I have to come in full throttle, and then right at 7.5 I hit the request. I don't care for that part either. Just like it says in the description, I bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Landing gear
There's
deployed.
plenty of bad and ugly. So, there's some good in it too, but there's a lot of bad and ugly that I don't care for. And there's not much I can do about it. Frontier don't listen to me. When I complain, they just say, well, it's working as intended.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
As you can tell, I am no apologist. I hear from enough apologists, but I'm not one. Sys left. It's not going to take much. Babbage, that's probably a good place to go. So, help 99-120. Let's find that one. Sys left. We start with the oldest ones first. And we look. Now, this is from Babbage to Sothis Mining on the way back. So we'll take that on the way back. So that's an extra 6 million. So we'll take that one. Not this one, but that other one. So we're looking for Babbages. Like that one. Deliver 3 cobalt. We'll check all of these and pick the Babbages, the small ones. See if there's any more. For now, we'll accept that. We're not going to load it though.
Incoming mission critical message.
I have to wait for that because I don't like that either, that mission critical message. So no matter where you're at, it throws you to the top of the mission board. So and that's part of the obstacle too. Sys left. I was thinking I had more Babbage than that. Let's see if we can find some more Babbage. There's a Babbage.
Incoming mission critical message.
I'd take another one of those. Sys right. 136 is what we need. We'll look for just palladium first, then we'll come back to gold. Sys left. Let's see how many spaces we got. Sys left. Sys left. Yeah, voice attack needs a lot of work too. It needs a whole lot of work. It's not what it's cut out to be either. There's a lot of broken. So it's great to have all this new content. I really like the content, but I really wish they'd fix some of the problems too, because there's plenty of problems. That's why, to me, this is a okay to a good game. It could be the greatest game ever if they would fix. If they would ask me what needs to be fixed, and they would fix the issues that I come across that really drive me crazy, then it could be the greatest game ever. But until then, it's okay on some days. If I get a 7 interdiction Super Cruise run, it's just okay. If I only get a 2 interdiction in a Super Cruise run, which is still way too excessive, then it's good. So you know where I'm at all the time, where I stand on things. I am very clear and transparent. Now we're looking in gold for a Babbage like that. Is this right? I just don't like empty cargo spaces. I don't like it. I want to fill it up. I want to maximize the credits as much as possible. I'm going to get interdicted anyway. So, and I hear from the apologists that say, it's because you stack missions. Well, I'm not going to leave empty cargo space. And I want the maximum credits I can get. Doesn't mean I have to like interdictions, because I don't. And I won't ever like them. So that's life. The way much as they tell me I have to deal with it, they have to deal with me complaining forever until they fix this stuff. We'll check the Galites and silvers for a Babbage. But at some point, we're just going to say, forget it. And just go. See that little planet with the sun coming over? That means it's a planetary. I tried. If I don't have to take the planetary, I don't. Because the pirates will try to throw me into the planet, so I don't care much for that. Yeah, we're having too much trouble finding any additional, so we're just going to deliver this. Is this left? Now we're going to Babbage. Then we have a return of 6 million from Babbage back to Sothis. And we only need 6.5 total. So I said it'd be easy to get to that 9.85. It is easy. Is this up? On our way to Babbage for more interdictions. Right now we're getting about 4 every run, 4 to 6 on the
Landing
CO
gear
side.
retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But check out my fleet carrier videos. Really good. That'll be my favorite asset. I have a cutter. I have 4
Incoming mission critical message.
4 pythons. Eventually I'll have 4 cutters. I have a cargo version of each, and and then the other 3 I'll have in the future: a mining version, a planetary version, and a travel version. But I do have them in the Python, and eventually I'll have them in the cutter, all 4, and then I'll have a small ship. I haven't decided which small ship, but I'm going to do the same thing with. Number 3. If you like watching people get interdicted, you better grab the popcorn. I guess they make good videos. Sis left. Come over to the side because I like to push everything in front of me or beside of me. I don't like it behind me. I like to be able to see the intentions of NPCs. But I'm about to hit 10 billion, and 10 billion's pretty good. I mean, what I'm going to do is in June, when I spend the 7-8 billion, then I'm going to continue to grind till I get the balance back up to 10 billion. So I'm going to keep grinding even till June to try to get to about 18 billion. And then I think I'm going to feel pretty good about it. Now, they might make it cheaper, but if you had every ship on your fleet carrier... Oops, here's one. Yep, we knew they'd show up. He would show up. Number 4. Now sometimes they just toil with you. That's the thing about trying to find out his intentions, but now there's another one, so there's two that want to mess with us. So I kept moving around trying to get them to go ahead. I'd just rather get them out of the way. And this is number 4. Hope the popcorn's good. I'm on a diet. I can't have it. So there's 5. Yeah, before I did my first video of 6 interdictions in the cutter, I was told I was lying because no one has ever gotten 6 interdictions before in one Super Cruise run. That was 5, and we got another one back there. Yep. He's threatening. I'll slow down so it makes it harder for them to throw me into the planet. So if he messes around too much, I'm going to dart into the station. See how he goes right for that planet? That was 5 or 6, something like that. And we might have another one. See, it's insanity. It's just total insanity. Why do you need 5 to 6 interdictions in one Super Cruise run? Why do you need that? What good does it create? What experience does it make better for the player to get 6 to or 5 to 7 interdictions? What does that do?
DeLacy, Romeo, Golf, India. Submit a docking request and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander.
See, right now, it's only a good game for me. It's not it's an okay game. Sis left. It's no longer a good game at the moment. Just okay. When I get over 5 interdictions, 5 or more interdictions.
Access approved. Proceed to landing pad 2-2. Automated docking confirmed.
That's when I don't like the game very much, is when I get 5 or more interdictions in one Super Cruise run. So, now you know how I feel. Yes, I've got 2,300 hours in this game. And sometimes, after runs like that, I wonder why in the world have I spent that many hours of my life playing this game. So, yep. Now you know my feelings. Everybody knows my feelings. Is this up?
Landing gear deployed.
Because I don't like this game very much when I have 5 or more interdictions.
Landing completed. Ground crew have been dispatched.
Okay. I like having the 10 billion because I can get my fleet cutter and go into an uninhabited system and I don't have to deal with the pirates. That's the whole idea, is eventually to get so much money I never have to deal with them. So you want to know how many hours I've played open play? That's pretty easy. 0. I'm not about to play open play. Not in a billion years. Yeah, I play solo only. The NPCs are bad enough. And have to deal with human pirates? Not a chance. It's not happening. I just don't see why that's supposed to be such a great feature to get 5 to 7 interdictions. You know, I just don't understand that. We went way over. We made about 14 million, over 14 million. So that part was good. Took forever because we had to deal with 5 to 6 interdictions. But, yeah. Is this right? Okay, we gotta get back to Sothis. Oh, there is a mission here going back to Sothis. We need to find that. See if there's another one. Since we're here. There's another one. Pays about 1.4 million more. And for the new players in the audience, I have a beginnings called Beginnings. What in the world? Yeah, I hadn't seen that one before. Yeah, we only get a partial
hold at maximum capacity.
Because we're full. See any more for future? I don't mind taking them back. Sis left. Yeah, it's not going to be too bad, time-wise. All we're going to do is get back, unload this last part, and that'll be the end of this video. Oh, there's another python up there. You see right over there? It's another python.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking
Python
plans
is
retracted.
mine.
Observe station regulations on exit.
The Python is my favorite ship. It's the most versatile, I feel. I like my cutter, but not with interdictions, I don't. If there's not a chance of interdictions, maybe. In mining, the cutter is just so big. I'm just afraid that I'm going to back into or clip a asteroid with it because it's so much bigger. And with a fleet carrier, I can offload back to the fleet carrier in minutes. She sounded a little testy, didn't she?
Frameshift drive charging.
She must have been attacked by the pirates on the way to work.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's like being carjacked 5 to 7 times every time you go to the grocery store. Yeah, that's realistic. Now, some parts of the world it might be, but you can make buku credits just between Sothis mining and the stations and COs. Max out the reputation, donate some so you get those 2 and 3 missions. Those 2 and 3 unit missions. I've made about 90% of that nearly 10 billion hit between Sothis mining and COs. Trying to get him to go ahead and do it. Trying to get him out of the way before we get close to a planet. Sis left. Yeah, I could probably do, and I have before made about a half a billion a day here before I was doing videos. But because I have to edit videos and publish videos and all of that, it's not quite as easy. And I'm doing 2 series. I'm doing My Fleet Carrier also series. But I'm going to have enough. I mean, I almost got 10 billion now, which is probably enough. But then I'd like to build it back to 10 billion after that. I have an on-call job, so I work when I'm on-call, when I'm called upon. Let's put it that way. Sis left. So outside of that, I can make YouTube videos.
Docking request granted.
I always have an earbud in my ear, though. And sometimes I have to stop the video and finish it later. That happens quite a bit. like tonight, I have an on-call situation that I have to do at 2 a.m. That's not as much fun.
Landing gear deployed.
So there'll be an upcoming nap, and then I got to do that on-call maintenance, and then another nap. And then I can do some videos tomorrow.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
We must be doing something right. We're up 1,300% on our views since March the 26th, when they affirmed the fleet carriers and the betas. It has gone crazy ever since. I'm trying to keep up with it. Is this right? Let's make sure. Yeah, we have those few missions that we need to offload. The round trip, see, that's 20 already. 20 million for the round trip. That's like 21, say 21.4. And we still have another one. $22.8. Is this right? Yeah, still got another one. They were already at 22.8. Did you handle making 22.8 on a run? On a round trip? Is this right? So it's not bad. Yeah, it's about 22. Not bad. Well, I thank you for coming along, where we crossed the 9.8, or 9.85 is what we crossed. And be sure to catch it when we get to 9.9. And we're getting there. And be sure to catch my my personal fleet carrier videos, which it's during the first beta, so it's really exciting. So be sure to catch those too. And the other 565 videos that I have out there. I have a ton of videos. So, and they're all from January till April. So they're all new content. So be sure to catch them. And be sure to join me the next time. And hit that subscribe button, so you'll be notified. And it doesn't cost you anything. And please consider donating. And we'll see you when we create another video. Goodbye.